Buddy, we have some breaking news here as the U.S. regulators have just put out a stark warning for banks in the U.S. about watching out for crypto liquidity. I'm going to get into that when we get into this update. I already did an update this morning, but this is just some stuff that has come across when I'm reading through just different headlines, and all of a sudden it just broke, and it comes out with the U.S. regulators issue stark warnings to U.S. banks to be on the lookout for liquidity on deposits from crypto, which is kind of interesting. Like, what does this mean for crypto? And what does this mean for you in regards to trying to use your banks to buy crypto or maybe to withdraw in the future? Like, we're going to have to dig into this a little bit. As you can see from my earlier update, the Dow was up 150 points in my update earlier. Now it's down 85 points. S&P's down 4 points. NASDAQ's down 23 points. And yes, it's reversed because it's mirrored. Because you're looking at me through my front camera, I can't switch that. This is the way it looks. I have no way of doing it on my tablet, but it's still, I like having it in the background so you guys can see what's going on in the markets, and you can see it. If you want to take a snapshot and then flip the picture, by all means. But make sure that like button so we can get as many people coming through in here in this update as possible, as quickly as possible through the analytics, because this is an update everybody needs to see in regards to crypto. Good late morning. 11:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as I was talking about on the opening, U.S. regulators warn banks to be on alert for crypto-related... So U.S. regulators warn banks to be on alert for crypto-related liquidity risk. So, just a short time ago, top U.S. banking regulators issued a fresh warning to banks to be on guard for any liquidity risk from cryptocurrency-related clients, cautioning some of their deposits could prove volatile. So, I'm not exactly sure why that would be. Why would their deposits prove volatile? Unless they're talking about deposits on crypto websites can be volatile. But in a joint statement issued Thursday, the Federal Reserve, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency said banks should have robust tools in place to monitor funds placed by crypto asset-related entities. The agencies noted deposits placed with banks for the benefit of crypto consumers, as well as stablecoin reserves, could be subject to rapid outflows. Regulators said the new statement was spurred by recent events in the crypto sector that highlighted volatility risk. While they noted the statement does not include new requirements and banks are not prohibited from providing services to particular sectors, it does mark the latest in a series of moves from bank regulators urging caution in any crypto dealings. The guidance represents the first time the bank regulators have highlighted deposit linked to stablecoins, a type of cryptocurrency typically pegged to the US dollar. So basically, if you tether USDT, USDC, which is United States digital currency, you also have Tron has their own a bunch of them have their own stable coin. You got BUSD, and that's Binance's stable coin, which is junk. But you have different stable coins. Most notably is USDT, which is Tether, and USDC, which is United States digital currency. The main difference between Tether and the USDC, Tether is backed only by itself, which is nothing. It's might as well be our gold vaults in the USA. There's nothing in them, the reserves. And then USDC, at least, even though it is too junk, as long as you have the fiat, the US dollar, it's backed by the US dollar and government bonds, so it at least has some kind of strength as long as the US dollar doesn't go bye-bye. So, the guidance, so we went through this. So, most of the major stablecoins, including Tether and USD coin, are asset-backed, meaning that the stablecoin issuer holds assets, including bank deposits that can quickly be redeemed to meet withdrawal requests. But regulators expressing concerns about the stability of those reserves could cause banks to further examine their relationship with stablecoin firms. The statement noted that stablecoin reserves could see large and rapid outflows in cases of unanticipated stablecoin redemptions and turmoil in crypto markets. For example, so now that you have a little idea of what's going on, you can still see, like, the Wall Street Journal, U.S. regulators warn banks of heightened liquidity risk. And it's going to say in crypto deposits. I can almost guarantee they're going to go after all of these liquidity risk and crypto-related deposits. We've got U.S. federal regulators warn banks of crypto-related liquidity risk. Crypto crisis. Latest Sam Bankman-Fried faces new charges. So, of course, that would come out at the same time. So, there's just a lot of stuff going on here. So, what's this got with this douchebag? Well, we'll talk about Sam Bankman-Fried in another update. But this is the breaking news that's going on right now. The liquidity risk that we're facing right now. It's not even there. U.S. federal regulators are warning banks of crypto-related liquidity risk, including it with deposits. So just pay attention to that. As you can see, the Dow's hovering around down 100 points now. But let's take a look at XRP real quickly. So first, we see the total crypto market cap is about 1.0499 billion. Just came up, or 1.0499 trillion. It just came below 1.05 trillion. We're down 0.47% on the day. And as we talked about earlier, we're starting to have these little crosses here. We already had a bearish cross. And we're hoping, if you have any hope that crypto is going up, you're hoping that it holds the 200-day here in the 2-hour time frame. And that's at about 1.034. If you see it break below 1.034 trillion, we got problems. And we're coming back down likely to 990 billion. That's the reality, folks. That's the breakout point. That's a multi-year trend line. So once we break down below that again, then that's when you have problems. But we would most likely retest that if we continue this downward trajectory. The U.S. dollar currency index is up to 104.613. As we talked about yesterday, is on top of the breakout of the ascending triangle. And these are bullish patterns if you break out of an ascending triangle. It's the confirmation of a trend reversal, and we'll come back up here eventually and retest 106.20 and maybe further. So we need to watch this on the ascending triangle point, like we talked about in this morning's update, at 104.39 roughly. And if we can hold that, we'll have a breakout attempt up to 106.20. And that would put further pressure on crypto and commodities for that matter, which right now we've got gold and silver again under some pressure, down slightly, 0.15% for gold, 0.79% for silver. Gold-silver ratio is up to 85.302. We'll have silver stacking episode number 7 sometime this mid to late week, as it's already ending late week. So probably tomorrow, if I had to guess. I have an eye doctor appointment today, so we'll see what happens. And then with XRP, because we need to look at this real quick. XRP is down 1.70%, down to 0.3885. So again, within range, if you haven't bought XRP yet, you can make a 2% purchase somewhere inside this channel. I mean, if we break this 0.386, a short opportunity is going to start presenting itself. As the S1 right now, support 1 is 386, S2 is 377, and then we got S3 all the way down here at 358. So if we broke 386 and we got confirmation of that, you could play a short all the way down to the bottom of the falling channel at 357 approximately. If we're going to do it, we got to do it right, though. 357. Yeah, I like 357. And then you can see we've already determined that this is a falling channel. We were very early with it. On January 24th, we had the falling channel resistance 1. Support 1 on the 22nd, resistance 2 up here on February 4th, support 2 on, actually we had support 2 on January 30th, and then resistance 2 on February 4th. Came back down to support 3 on February 9th, support 4 on February 12th, resistance 3, which confirmed the pattern on February 20th, and now we're breaking down. If we lose the 386 support roughly, that's how we come back down to the falling channel. And a falling channel, if you break down out of it, is very bearish. Now, if you break up, it could be a nice push up, and we would hit the 414, and then the 432 double top would be the next 2 resistance. But right now, we're firmly within the falling channel. If we lose the 386, we're coming back down to the bottom of the channel. which would be around the 356 or the 346. No, it's not 346. 356 level. But you'd have to lose the 377. Like that would be your overextension from the 386. So that's what we're looking at right now. Make sure that like button, if you got any value out of this. Consider subscribing to the channel as we're approaching 15,600 subscribers. And real quick, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still fighting with this uptrending support. We're still above the 200-day and the 2-hour, which is still, we're staying on the bullish side here, but to me, it's looking like it's breaking down a little bit. We've had a bearish cross here, 20 crossing the 50. Using the MA lines with the exponential moving averages, I use the 20, 50, 100, 200-day because I think it's a good ratio. But we're on the bottom side of the 20-day, so we have the uptrending support. That's at 23,500. If we lose 23,500, we're coming down to 21,965. Doesn't really matter what anybody says. That's what's going to happen. And right now, we're looking very bearish. We need to get back on top of 25,194. Make sure that like button, as it really does help push me through the analytics. And consider joining Tom's Army to pay it forward for the work I put in. Simple as that. If you want to join me on the exchanges, BITGET, MEXC, there's no spot fees on the buy and sell. And then there's also UPHOLD. It's going to cost you on the buy and sell. And then if you want to join Tom's Army, all of this and more, everything I've just said is in the video description below and in the pinned comments. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell's the point? Ladies and gentlemen, the sunny days are here again. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. XRP will reign supreme. Let's just not get caught in the FUD. Oh, we're gonna crash and we haven't. They said we can't, but we will, and we did. But they said, what the hell, we can't, we will, but we won't, but it didn't. How is this so? Stay blessed. Stay true. Don't get caught in the it can't happen, but it did. But oh no, it did, but it won't, and it will, and it can, and it did, and it won't, and it will. But stay true. Stay blessed. Hashtag be better, do better.